basically people that can't see
You're
when they're driving
live.
at night.
Welcome, YouTubers, to the health class for this week. I wanted to
There's some people like
vitamin
carrying around
A
this
for
little
the eyes.
solution to help lubricate the eye. Vitamin A. And also make note that you might need more bile salts if there's a gallbladder problem or a liver problem, because you need that to help you absorb vitamin
Beta-carotene
A.
also
Without
carries.
vitamin A, you tend to get cataracts and macular degeneration.
Boy,
Macula
God
is the
forbid.
back part of the eye. All right, then we get vitamin
So
B1,
let's get started
which gets
here.
depleted when you're diabetic, when you eat high carbohydrate diets, when you eat refined foods, and also if you're taking metformin, by the way, that will deplete
Okay,
B1.
that's
Without B1,
enough.
your risk.
Thank you. Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to the class tonight. As you can see, I was listening to a video about vitamins for the eyes. And so one of the things, oh, Jennifer, welcome, welcome. One of the things I most recommend is that when you have a little free moment, YouTube has plenty of videos on different what foods are best for the health benefits of. In other words, like right now, I was listening to a doctor by the name of Dr. Berg, and he has quite a few videos uploaded on the YouTube. And he's an excellent doctor. I believe he's a chiropractor, Dr. Eric Berg. And what I was listening to was different nutrients or vitamins, which foods are helpful for the eyes. And one of the things that I have come to realize is that vitamin A, which is you can buy in supplement, and even vitamins and supplements need to be kosher. Why? Well, if they're vegan, it's questionable if they're not kosher because they cannot have contaminants in there. But if it doesn't say vegan or whatever, a gelatin capsule is pig. We don't eat pigs, according to the Torah. So we have to be careful, even in the field of buying supplements, that we make sure that they're either veggie caps or that it has a kosher marking. Now, there are some companies that everything they have has kosher markings, like, for example, a company called Now. And there's also Blue Bonnet. Blue Bonnet is normally kosher. Blue Bonnet is easy to find in Walmart online. And Blue Bonnet is also found if you write, like if you go to Amazon or Walmart or whatever, you can write kosher supplements. And that way you're going to get the ones that have kosher markings. So it's important that we stay kosher even in the area of supplements. And it's interesting because why did God not want us to eat pig? Well, he didn't say in the scriptures not to eat. He said not to eat pig, but he didn't say why. So I recently, in the past few years, found a scientific study where they took pig meat and they fried it at very high oil temperatures, and they found out that even when fried at very high oil temperatures, the parasites in the meat did not die. Parasites are not healthy to consume. Now, for people that may have some parasites within them, there are some natural detoxers from parasites. One of them being fresh garlic. And you can take, in fact, in Walmart, you can even buy peeled garlic in a package, and it has a star K picture on it. And you can take that and you can put it into a baby food processor with some olive oil, salt, and make it into a paste. And that paste you can use for cooking. You can mix it up in the salad. You can take it and mix it with some mayonnaise and curcumin. Anyway, there's a green one and there's turmeric, but both work very well in salad dressings. And those are mega powerhouses. They're recommended. I even put turmeric in my eggs. I make egg omelet in the morning or even fried eggs. Onions are a powerhouse of nutrients. Let me see if I can get my buddy over here to help out. Hey Google, the health benefits of onions.
I found a list on the website spiceworldinc.com. 10 health benefits of onions. Here are the first 5. Have many antioxidants. Help with blood sugar levels. Improve digestive health. Loaded with nutrients and anti-inflammatory properties. Want me to tell you more?
Yes, and you should know that anything that has anti-inflammatory...
You and me both.
Huh? Yes. Okay. We should know that when it has anti-inflammatory, that's great. But antioxidants are anti-aging, because what causes aging is called free radicals. And when we use things that are high in antioxidants, we are doing anti-aging. We are getting rid of the things that cause aging in the body. And one of the things, interestingly enough, that's very high in antioxidants is olives, black olives, green olives. I make what's called an olive dip for Shabbos. I take green olives, I put them in a baby food processor with cloves of garlic and make it, and oil, olive oil, make it into a paste, and don't use mazola anymore. That's considered car oil. You want oil that's healthy for the body, and there are a few that are healthy. Olive oil is healthy. They now make avocado oil, which is healthy and can be used for frying, because olive oil denatures at high temperatures by itself. When I'm going to make eggs in the morning, I will put olive oil and butter together. And I even use a little bit of flaxseed oil. Now, flaxseed oil can also be used for high temperatures. Good to know what to do when, in order to learn how to do doctor preventatives and pharmaceutical preventatives. In other words, and we have to pray, because it's not just doing ourselves, but we pray and we ask God for perfect health. Please, Father, divinely guide us in what to eat and what to do in order to maintain, maintain, and sustain perfect health. And so I'll do my best. God does the rest. But we have to do our best. So it's important for us to learn what we need to do and not do. Now, my friend who was going into Shabbos this week was concerned about financial issues. Oh my God. And she should not go out and spend all the money she got for this week's shopping for Shabbos. So there are various things that can be used for Shabbos that are excellent. Look at this, the whole mountain fell down. Many things that we can use for Shabbos that are worthy. Like normally a Shabbos dinner, we start out with having some salad and fish. So you can take tuna fish. What I do is they now make salmon in little envelopes. And the envelope is like $1 or $2. It's cheap. And it has texture, yes. And it's wild caught, yes. You don't want farm raised, you want wild caught. So what happens is you empty the two together with some mayonnaise and celery, whatever you can put in there, onions for sure. And you'll find that It makes an excellent with the salad. So you have your fish and your salad. And then soup is easy to make. Now, if you buy a gefilte fish, usually costs about $5 if you can buy one near you. You boil it up in some boiling water. And what I do is I make like if I was making soup, I put fresh dill, onions, and some veggies even in there, potatoes, onions, and I boil up the gefilte, and the liquid that's left makes an excellent veggie soup for the next course for Shabbos. Then you now have the gefilte fish, and you can slice it up and use it for the meal of the next day in the afternoon. And I can teach you some awesome dips that you can make that go on the gefilte fish. One of my favorites is, if you mix ketchup and mayonnaise, we make Thousand Island dressing. So you take that dressing, put a little extra sweetness in it, maybe some stevia, and you put some horseradish in there, and you have a phenomenal dip for the gefilte fish. So, bread can be any bread that has hechsher. If it has a kosher marking, it can be used. Make sure it's parv, not dairy. Well, if it's dairy, it doesn't matter if they're not eating meat, right? Well, that's for people that eat meat. There are a lot of people that don't eat meat. I never had a problem with that because meat was a stranger in my house and always has been. But in any case, we have to make sure that we don't eat meat and then milk, and that we don't have bread that has milk in it. So we have to be careful. Okay, so let's go on. Some of the detoxers from parasites is, like we said, fresh garlic. Make yourself that garlic paste, and from there you can put some mayonnaise and different spices in there, and you have a wonderful salad dressing. Pumpkin seeds, which are called peps in Spanish, are an excellent, excellent resource for many things. It's a detoxer from parasites, but it can also be used because it has high levels of vitamin E, and it can also be used because it has melatonin. It'll help a person sleep at night. The next thing is interesting for anti-parasites, detox, and that's beets. Now, beets are also anti-aging, and so they're good for anti-aging, they're good for anti-parasite, and they also keep the blood flowing freely within the body, and they help make new blood cells, and they work very well with the body to do many nutritious things. Let's ask my buddy. Hey Google, the health benefits of beets.
I found a list on the website healthline.com. 9 impressive health benefits of beets. Here are the first 4. Many nutrients and few calories. Could help keep your blood pressure in check. Can improve athletic performance. And may help fight inflammation. Do you want to hear more?
Yes.
All right, here's 4 more. May improve digestive health. May support brain health. May have some anti-cancer properties. And may help balance energy intake. By the way, if you want to see the whole list, you can check out the link I just sent to your phone.
Improving brain health is enough. All the other stuff is like icing on the cake, because brain health is a very important thing to obtain, maintain, and sustain. But going on, hey Google, the health benefits of pumpkin seeds.
On the website webmd.com, they say, modern science confirms that pumpkin seeds have an impressive nutrient profile that benefits many aspects of your health. They're a rich source of protein, unsaturated fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals that reduce risk factors of chronic diseases, including cancer. People also sometimes ask me, how much pumpkin seeds should you eat a day? Do you want to hear the answer?
Yes.
On the website timesofindia.com, they say, the American Heart Association recommends having a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds every day as a part of a healthy diet.
And what I do is I throw them in my salad dressing because pumpkin seeds are phenomenal in the salad. Interesting, right? Another very interesting detoxer for parasites is carrots. Who would have ever thought carrots would be involved? But carrots are also good for the eyes. Let's see what my buddy will tell me. Hey Google, what do carrots do for the body?
On the website webmd.com, they say they contain antioxidants, which may help protect your cells from damage and prevent conditions like cancer and heart disease. Vitamin A, which is plentiful in carrots, is crucial to ongoing eye health. I also found an answer to this question. What happens if you eat carrots every day? Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
On the website medicalnewstoday.com, they say, carrots contain a type of carotenoid called beta-carotene that the body can convert into vitamin A. Consuming large amounts of carotenoids from foods has no links with harmful effects.
Thank God.
However, the skin can turn yellow or orange if a person consumes large amounts of beta-carotene over a long period of time.
I used to have a friend that looked orange all the time, and I imagine she overdid it in the carrot department. But in any case, let us go on. The next very interesting thing I want to bring up is a cream that's very inexpensive to buy. I buy mine from sourcenaturals.com, and it's called progesterone cream. Now, as a person gets older, the body produces less and less, and anything you put on your skin absorbs into your body. So, this cream I had recommended to a friend of mine in Crown Heights, an older lady, and she called me back less than a week later to tell me how phenomenal it works. So, what we learn is that it's excellent. Every day, or almost every day when I shower, I put some under my eyes, over my eyes, around my mouth, on my neck, on the top of my hands. And it's been working very well up to now. I have no makeup on, and I look fairly well for my age. I am 68, and in March I will be 69. Bless Hashem. So, there are various things we can do to obtain and maintain and sustain our youth, because any day now, God Almighty will take death and evil from this world, and we are all going to live forever in this world. So best we start working with anti-aging, no? Now, I found it very interesting, the needs of vitamin E. Hey Google, is vitamin E a water or oil soluble vitamin?
Fat soluble vitamin. On the website hsph.harvard.edu, they say, vitamin E is a fat soluble vitamin with several forms, but alpha tocopherol is the only one used by the human body. Its main role is to act as an antioxidant, scavenging loose electrons, so-called free radicals that can damage cells. People also ask me, why is vitamin E soluble in water? Want to hear the answer?
No. Hey Google, what are the health benefits of vitamin E?
Okay.
Hey Google, what are the health benefits of vitamin E?
On the website hsph.harvard.edu, they say, vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin with several forms, but alpha-tocopherol is the only one used by the human body. Its main role is to act as an antioxidant, scavenging loose electrons, so-called free radicals that can damage cells. I also found an answer to this question. What are the main benefits of vitamin E? Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
On the website mayoclinic.org, they say, vitamin E is a nutrient that's important to vision, reproduction, and the health of your blood, brain, and skin. Vitamin E also has antioxidant properties.
Hey Google, what foods have vitamin E?
I found 11 on the website harvard.edu. Vitamin E is found in plant-based oils, nuts, seeds, fruits, and vegetables. Here are the first 5. Wheat germ oil, sunflower, safflower, and soybean oil, sunflower seeds, almonds, and peanuts, peanut butter. Do you want to hear more?
Yes.
Sure, here's 3 more. Beet greens, collard greens, spinach, pumpkin, and red bell pepper.
Wow.
By the way, if you want to see the whole list, you can check out the link I just sent to your phone.
Now here's the interesting thing about vitamin E. Vitamin E has recently been discovered that it is a natural antibiotic. Therefore, it can be used to prevent viruses and the such. Very interesting that there are a few natural antibiotics in today's world. One of them is vitamin E. The other is echinacea, which is a purple flower, and it comes in supplement form, and it is a natural antibiotic as well. For people who are going up in age, even from now, it's good. The liver in the body is the purification and detoxing situation within the body. So we want to keep our livers in tip-top condition. One of the ways is by a supplement called milk thistle. It looks like this. Milk thistle. And you take one every morning. You can also get cranberries come even in a supplement these days. But if you don't want to do the supplement, you can get dried cranberries that are like raisins. You can get the cranberries they use for turkey on Thanksgiving, the jelly kind. There is cranberry juice that you can buy in the stores these days. There's very many ways that cranberry is available to us. I want to share a little bit about that. Hey Google, what are the health benefits of cranberry?
On the website medicalnewstoday.com, they say, many people consider cranberries to be a superfood due to their high nutrient and antioxidant content. In fact, research has linked the nutrients in cranberries to a lower risk of urinary tract infection, the prevention of certain types of cancer, improved immune function, and decreased blood pressure. People also sometimes ask me, what happens if you eat cranberries every day? Do you want to hear the answer?
Yes.
On the website healthline.com, they say, cranberries and cranberry products are usually safe for most people if consumed in moderation. However, excessive consumption may cause stomach upset and diarrhea, and may also increase the risk of kidney stones in predisposed individuals.
Oh, well, nobody's going to overdo it anyway. When I eat cranberries, I put like some in the palm of my hand, or I'll mix them up with some nuts, or sometimes I'll even throw them in a salad. Just a few, nothing that major. But I wanted to touch on the next thing I wanted to touch on is that if you're using turmeric, which is a mega powerhouse, that using it with black pepper makes it much more absorbent in the body. Now I'm going to share with you what the health benefits of turmeric are, and then we're going to go to how are the health benefits when you add black pepper to it. So, hey Google, what does turmeric do for the body?
On the website hopkinsmedicine.org, they say, like other colorful plant-based foods, turmeric is rich in phytonutrients that may protect the body by neutralizing free radicals, pollution, sunlight, and shielding the cells from damage. Diets rich in plant-based foods are associated with prevention of medical conditions such as cancer and heart disease. People also sometimes ask me, is it good to take turmeric every day? Do you want to hear the answer?
Yes.
On the website nwapain.com, they say, the World Health Organization found 1.4 milligrams of turmeric per pound of body weight is okay for daily intake. It's not advisable to take high doses of turmeric for long periods of time. There isn't enough research to guarantee safety. If you want to take turmeric to relieve pain and inflammation, talk to your doctor.
He knows less than you do. Anyway, hey Google, the health benefits of turmeric with black pepper.
On the website healthline.com, they say turmeric and black pepper each have health benefits due to the compounds curcumin and piperine, as piperine enhances curcumin absorption in the body by up to 2,000%. Combining the spices magnifies their effects. They may reduce inflammation and improve digestion, particularly in supplement form. People also ask me, what does turmeric do for the body? Want to hear the answer?
Yes. Okay, he fell asleep. All right, let's go on. So the point that I'm trying to bring is, when I make fried eggs, when I make omelets, when I make meats, rices, whatever I'm cooking, I try to sprinkle a little bit of turmeric in there. Now, if it's eggs, I put the black pepper with it, or even meats. Basically, you can put a little bit of black pepper in anything, so it makes the absorbency much stronger. Now, the last, I have a few things I pulled up to share this week, but one of them that I find very important is that we have a mineral chelator in the atmosphere in today's world. It's called glyphosate, or the chemical store-bought name is Roundup Ready. Now, a lot of people buy it and use it for the yards, and farmers buy it and use it for their crops so it stops the bugs from eating the crops. Now, the problem is that it was learned scientifically that this product evaporated into the air and is a mineral chelator. That means that it takes minerals out of people's bodies. Now, why is that a problem? The problem lies in the fact that minerals are a prerequisite to vitamins. So, for a person to absorb the minerals of the foods they consume, they would need to be able to absorb the vitamins also. So the minerals cause the vitamins to absorb. Bottom line is, in today's world, if you go online to buy some multivitamins, even gummies, so it says multivitamin and mineral. Why? Because the minerals and the mineral chelator is what we need to be able to receive all the nutrients from what we eat. So, most people do not know what vitamins are minerals. And I wanted to point out, let me see. Hey Google, is vitamin E a mineral?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that, but I found something else. Do you want to know, is vitamin E a vitamin or mineral?
Yes.
On the website harvard.edu, they say, vitamins are organic substances that are generally classified as either fat-soluble or water-soluble. Fat-soluble vitamins dissolve in fat and tend to accumulate in the body.
I know that. All right, so water solubles go right through. That's why, like on vitamin C, if you're going to take mega doses of vitamin C daily, which I highly recommend, it's better to take them in, like, let's say you want to take 2,000 milligrams for the day. It's good to take 500 in the morning, 500 in the afternoon, 500 in the evening, and 500 before you go to bed. Because if you take the whole 2,000 in the morning, first in the morning altogether, the body will take what it needs and the rest comes out in the bathroom in the urine during the day. But if we take 500 and 500 and 500, then the body will constantly take what it needs at that time, therefore becoming a lot more beneficial. So let's go on. Give me a second here to see where I am. Okay. Hey, Google, what are free radicals?
According to Wikipedia, in chemistry, a radical, also known as a free radical, is an atom, molecule, or ion that has at least one unpaired valence electron. With some exceptions, these unpaired electrons make radicals highly chemically reactive. Many radicals spontaneously dimerize. Most organic radicals have short lifetimes.
Okay. So those are the things that cause aging, free radicals. Anyway, let's go on. There is a very good also anti-germs and illness called quercetin. It's a supplement, and it's also very good like a natural antibiotic. Let's see what we hear from him on that one. Hey, Google, what does quercetin do for the body?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
Okay. It's quercetin. That's how it's spelled. I'll pull up a printed report for, God willing, next week's class, so I can give you the full report on that. I think I have some here somewhere. No, that's not it. There it is. Maybe it'll tell me on the bottle a couple of things. Also, the body needs betaine hydrochloric acid is the replacement of acid in the stomach. Now, what happens is when we're smaller or younger, the body produces plenty of acid to digest. And so people have no problem with digestion normally. But as a person gets older, their body it's possible, produces less acid in the stomach. Now, acid in the stomach is a prerequisite for the minerals, that then the prerequisite for the vitamins is the minerals. So, if a person needs to replace some of the acids in their stomach, they can do it with what's called betaine hydrochloric acid. But let me go quickly over here to the quercetin. Complex. This is by Solgar, is the company that makes it. It's called quercetin complex, and they're veggie capsules. But this company also has Hexure, Cough K Par. So let's see what it tells us. Here we go. Quercetin complex includes the important bioflavonoid quercetin in a synergistic formula with ester C plus to provide unique antioxidants as well as immune health support. Quercetin is found in onions and other foods, and it is beneficial for health and wellness. Ester C plus provides a unique pH neutral, non-acidic form of vitamin C that is gentle on the stomach. That's what ester C is all about. Okay, so this is, now we know something about what it is. Unique synergistic formula and immune health support. So that's what that's all about. Now, there are a couple of minerals that people don't realize are minerals. And as there is a mineral chelator in the atmosphere these days, we find out that it's possible that a person could be short of some of these minerals. Now, the thing is that the body gives symptoms if it has a deficiency. And one of them is iodine. Iodine, usually you can get in fish. But if a person is deficient in iodine, which is a mineral, let me see if the computer will answer me. Hey Google, what are symptoms of iodine deficiency?
According to Mayo Clinic, symptoms include enlargement of the thyroid gland causing a bulge in the neck, goiter. Fatigue, constipation, and sensitivity to cold temperatures may also occur.
Hey Google, what foods have iodine?
I found 8 on the website harvard.edu. Here are the first 7. Seaweed, fish, shellfish, table salts labeled iodized, dairy, eggs, beef liver, and chicken.
Dairy,
to see the whole list, follow the link liver. I just sent to your phone.
Excellent. So we know where to find the iodine. And we have to kind of cover ourselves because of the chelator in today's world. So let us go on. The next mineral I wanted to point out is zinc. And I was listening to a report about zinc in the beginning of the class. I'm still doing a little more research on it, but let's see what we can find out. Oh, there's another thing. Hey Google, what does iodine do for the body?
On the website hsph.harvard.edu, they say iodine is needed to make the thyroid hormones thyroxine and triiodothyronine, which assist with the creation of proteins and enzyme activity, as well as regulating normal metabolism. People also sometimes ask me, what is iodine good for the body? Do you want to hear the answer?
Yes.
On the website nih.gov, they say, the body needs iodine to make thyroid hormones. These hormones control the body's metabolism and many other important functions. The body also needs thyroid hormones for proper bone and brain development during pregnancy and infancy.
Oh. Okay. Hey Google, what does zinc do for the body?
On the website hsph.harvard.edu, they say, zinc is a trace mineral, meaning that the body only needs small amounts, and yet it is necessary for almost 100 enzymes to carry out vital chemical reactions. It is a major player in the creation of DNA, growth of cells, building proteins, healing damaged tissue, and supporting a healthy immune system. People also sometimes ask me, what are the benefits of taking zinc? Do you want to hear the answer?
Yes.
On the website mayoclinic.org, they say, zinc, a nutrient found throughout your body, helps your immune system and metabolism function. Zinc is also important to wound healing and your sense of taste and smell. With a varied diet, your body usually gets enough zinc.
Okay. And hey Google, what foods have zinc?
On the website healthdirect.gov.au, they say the best source of zinc is oysters, but it's also plentiful in red meat and poultry.
Not kosher.
Other good sources are beans, nuts, crab, lobster, whole grains, breakfast cereals, and dairy products. People also ask me, what fruit is high in zinc? Want to hear the answer?
Yes.
On the website myfooddata.com, they say, high zinc fruits include avocados, blackberries, pomegranates, raspberries, guavas, cantaloupes, apricots, peaches, kiwi fruit, and blueberries.
Wow.
These fruits provide 2 to 12% of the daily value per cup.
Wow. That's way to go. Fruits. And these days, the best fruits are canned because they're non-GMO. Anyway, let's go on. Hey, Google, what does magnesium do for the body?
On the website mayoclinic.org, they say, magnesium plays many crucial roles in the body, such as supporting muscle and nerve function and energy production. Low magnesium levels usually don't cause symptoms. People also sometimes ask me, is it good to take magnesium every day? Do you want to hear the answer?
Yes.
On the website houstonmethodist.org, they say, the benefits of magnesium supplementation in healthy individuals aren't clear but drive. Nasser says that taking a magnesium supplement every day likely isn't unsafe for most people. Just be sure you're not taking too much magnesium. The maximum dietary allowance for most adults is around 400 milligrams or less.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hey Google, what foods have magnesium?
I found 2 on the website nih.gov, magnesium and healthful diets. Whole grains and dark green, leafy vegetables are good sources of magnesium. Low-fat milk and yogurt contain magnesium as well. And dried beans and legumes and nuts provide magnesium.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we are already about 42 minutes down the road here. And I want to encourage everybody to make a habit of the same hour every night that you have a dessert. In your dessert, you are going to consume things that have melatonin, because melatonin is good for the body to bring sleep on. And interestingly enough, one of the ways to bring melatonin is to darken the room. If you shut off some of the lights and it gets a little darker, the body naturally will produce more melatonin and make you sleepy. But all nuts have melatonin, and pistachios have the highest level of melatonin. So that should be on the dessert list. I personally have a glass of milk every night for dessert because I put a little stevia. I like things sweet. And I put some cinnamon in there. And sometimes I'll even drop a little cereal in there. And the milk has melatonin to help with sleep. I don't have problems sleeping. I have problems waking up sometimes. But it gets you to bed quicker and sleep sooner. So you don't even have to think about, wow, I got to fall asleep now. You'll just lay down and you're ready to sleep. So nuts have melatonin, milk has melatonin, and nuts also have that vitamin E we were talking about in the beginning of class, which is called a natural antibiotic. You don't have to be sick to consume vitamin E. It'll help the body no matter what. Okay. If a person has excessive phlegm, the spice thyme, THYME, is excellent for reducing the phlegm in the body, which can be put into a salad when remembered to do so. Okay. So we know that there are detoxing elements needed in today's world because even the spring water can have glyphosate in it. And that makes it very important that when you go out to buy bottled water, you buy purified or you buy distilled. You don't buy spring water anymore because spring water most likely has glyphosate, which is like Roundup Ready, which is a mineral chelator for the body. They even did research and found it in the milk of milking mothers in the hospitals. So we have to, on a daily basis, consume a certain amount of detoxers. And one of them is cilantro. Now, cilantro, if you buy it, in a couple days it could wilt. So the best thing is to buy it, wash it, and put it in a baby food processor with a couple of cloves of garlic, olive oil, and salt. Turn it into a paste and put that paste in a container for the refrigerator. Once it's in the container in the refrigerator, it'll last a very long time. And you can even give a small squirt of lemon in there because lemon is a natural preservative. Another detoxer is parsley. We can go to the supermarket. On the spice shelf, there's dried little green flakes called parsley. Has no taste. And it doesn't change the flavor of anything. You can put it in your eggs, meats, soups, whatever you want to put it in, and it's not going to be problematic because it has no taste. We have to be very careful what we consume these days. Even bananas, I go and I look and it says organic, but I bought bananas that said organic and they stayed green and hard, they never ripened. And then I've seen ones that looked like they ripened and they didn't. And then I've seen ones that ripened way too fast. So I pray before I go to the supermarket and I ask Almighty God to help me choose the right ones that are safe to consume. Now, potassium is another mineral that balances the liquids in the body, the electrolytes. People could be swollen, or there are very many reasons that having a deficiency in potassium can do. So, being it's a mineral and there's a mineral chelator, we want to make sure we have enough. Now, here's the thing. One banana is 400 milligrams. We need about 1,400 milligrams for the day. I personally have bought potassium supplements, and I take at least 4 or 5 of them daily, which are 99 milligrams each. Plus, I'll eat my banana with my coffee in the morning that, God willing, sends me to the bathroom. But then I will try to cut up a banana in my food during the day, my lunch, my dinner, whatever. And even in a salad, maybe pop a few slices of banana in order to consume more. You can also put it in the blender with some milk and sweetener and whatever and make yourself. Now, I don't recommend potassium or bananas at night because it takes liquids out of the body and you don't want to end up in the bathroom half the night. So it's very important to take your potassium and eat your bananas and everything earlier in the day. Multivitamins and minerals in the morning. Vitamin B12, a very important vitamin to take by itself, apart from the multis. I take one that is 5,000 milligram. Okay? Jarrow B12, methylcobalamin. Why? that you should hear about that. Let's get that from my computer here. Hey Google, what are the symptoms of a B12 deficiency?
According to Mayo Clinic, symptoms are rare but can include fatigue, breathlessness, numbness, poor balance, and memory trouble.
Okay. And hey Google, what does vitamin B12, methyl B12, do for the body?
On the website everydayhealth.com, they say methylcobalamin, vitamin B12 methylcobalamin. Methylcobalamin is used to treat vitamin B12 deficiency. Vitamin B12 is important for the brain and nerves, and for the production of red blood cells. Methylcobalamin is sometimes used in people with pernicious anemia, diabetes, and other conditions.
Okay. I take either one or even two if I have a long day ahead of me, and like on Friday I won't have time to break very much. I could take a second 5,000 milligram around late morning or lunchtime. So thank God it's beneficial and not harmful. So, but not having it is not the same. When you take the B12 methylcobalamin, you need to take it in the morning. It's going to work like a very strong cup of coffee or espresso. It'll get you running. No, it doesn't give you the jitters or stress you out, but it will give you the energy that you need to and to be alert, and it just works wonders. Vitamin B12. And the little bit that multivitamins are good because one vitamin needs the other to function. But you have to know that in multis, there is not enough of anything. And there are certain vitamins that need more than what the multi offers. One of them is vitamin C, the other is D3. Very important to take extra besides what's in the multi. And the D3 and the C work together to help the immune system and protect you from what I call the cooties, all those germs or virals or whatever that's out there. Having a good, strong immune system will protect you and your children and your family from any and all evils that are around. So, it's also a very, very necessary, important part. So, I hope you have learned. I want you to know I put garlic, fresh garlic, in my eggs in the morning. Try eggs, onions, and garlic in the butter before you fry your eggs and stuff. You're going to love it. It's amazing taste. But more so, it has much more nutrients that way. And remember, garlic is a natural antibiotic. So it will also protect you from the stuff going on in the world outside of us. So with that, I'm going to tell you it's also it's important to have probiotics, which you can get through. I personally like yogurt bars. And this comes in the supermarket. It comes in the freezer department, and it's called a Greek yogurt bar, and it's covered in chocolate. So I find it to be an excellent dessert, but more so, it has 9 grams of protein, and that's also important to make sure you're getting the protein you need. You don't have to eat meat to have protein. I've had eggs every morning of my life since I was born. And my life, 99.9% of the time, I have been healthy, always. So the eggs are one of the few things that have all the vitamins at the same time. Eggs and meat and milk have all the vitamins at the same time. So, what are some anti-phlegm, anti-mucus natural things we can do? Honey is anti-mucus. Lemon is anti-mucus. Chamomile tea is anti-mucus and puts you to sleep as well. And believe it or not, pomegranates. So, one other thing I wanted to share quickly before we go out of the class, and that is cinnamon. Many people don't think of cinnamon except for it's good on a Danish, and that's where it belongs. But there's a lot of discoveries recently made about the health benefits of cinnamon. And so I would like to share that with you before I go. Hey Google, the health benefits of cinnamon.
I found a list on the website healthline.com. 10 evidence-based health benefits of cinnamon. Here are the first 4. Contains powerful medicinal properties. Loaded with antioxidants. May have anti-inflammatory properties. And could protect against heart disease. Do you want to hear more?
Yes.
All right, here's 3 more. Could improve sensitivity to insulin. Helps lower blood sugar levels. And may have beneficial effects on neurodegenerative diseases.
Wow.
To see the whole list, follow the link I just sent to your phone.
So cinnamon is a lot more than just a tasty enhancer of Danishes. And I put cinnamon in my milk with cereal. I put cinnamon with my milk before I drink at night to go to bed. And cinnamon works very good on some toast with butter and honey. So there are various places you can use it, even in tea, believe it or not. So thank you, Jennifer, for coming in. Thank you, Kimberly, for coming in. My team. Yay, may Hashem bless you all royally. I hope you learned something, because the purpose of these classes is to share with you what I learned that week about certain health things. And my friend Bubby Miriam told me, she said, you know what? You learn every week stuff on health for your own self. Why not share it with others? Make a class. And that's why I do this class. And so I hope it was helpful for you. And tomorrow is a regular Torah class. We'll be in, oh, by the way, Maimonides, who was a great Torah scholar, said, let thy food be thy medicine. Therefore, God has created something for everything. And it's our challenge to find out what that something is. So, tomorrow night, my husband has the beginner's Talmud class that is not recorded on YouTube. And then I will come in. Oh, that's at 5:30 New York time. No, that's at 5:30 our time. New York time would be 7:30, correct? So my husband's Gemara class, which is on the phone and on Zoom, will be at 7:30 New York, Baltimore, North Carolina time, South Carolina time. And then I will come in an hour later. All my classes are recorded on YouTube, and they're at the same time all week long. My classes are at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. But my husband and I teach together. On Tuesday is Parsha of Torah. Thursday is Biblical Laws, Halakha. And because we work together, he comes in on the YouTube also at 7:45. And then I come in at 8:30. All New York times. Okay? Hope to see you there. Maybe you jot down some of the schedule to make it easier to organize your life and make time to learn about health and Torah. And it is Torah to learn health as well, because we are, by biblical law, responsible to take care of our bodies, because they are our vehicles that drive the soul through this world and this life. And as death and evil will be removed from this world soon in these days, even more important is it to do not only for health, but anti-aging as well, no? Anyway, bless you all, and hope to see you in class tomorrow. Shalom, shalom.